What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get into it. No decisions as of right now. So many people are sitting on the sideline waiting for a decision. You say, Coach, what decision they waiting on? They're waiting to see what decision Bitcoin is going to make. Is Bitcoin is going to break to the upside, or is Bitcoin going to continue the downward trajectory? So we're going to take a look at a few things today. We're going to talk about a few things as far as the two different ways, two different lanes that Bitcoin can go in. But you take a look right now, Bitcoin is sitting at $68,900. Bitcoin dominance is still strong. It is not letting up. We thought if the Bitcoin price did drop, that this could move the dominance percentages a little bit, but it has not. So that right there is telling us that things has not changed. The only thing that has changed is that the prices have dropped. Not only did the price of Bitcoin drop, but the prices of all the altcoins have dropped also. You take a look at the fear and greed index. The fear and greed index is at 9 or 10. That right there is also a great indication that the market is still suspect. Don't get too happy yet, because the fear and greed index is still saying we are in extreme fear. 10 is horrible. We did see it get as low as 5, but 10 is still horrible. You better be protecting yourself whenever you see a fear and greed index of 10. We already know what the rules and what the instructions tell us to say when we see the markets in extreme fear. So paying attention to some of the flows and some of the rules that we're supposed to do based on that particular indicator. Take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is barely above $2,000. You're talking about a $2014 Ethereum with a 10.36% dominance. So Ethereum is skittish, just like the entire cryptocurrency market is very fragile right now. We don't know what direction it's going to go in. It is very fragile. It could continue to bleed. It could continue to dip even below the $60,000 dip that we saw last week. So paying attention to this week, some of the things that we could see happen. You know, every week is a whole different world for Bitcoin. Things are happening at a very fast pace. We did see a little bit of a recovery from Bitcoin. Did see it get to $72,000. I think it touched 72,000. Wouldn't be surprised to see it test $80,000, but at the same time, the fear and greed index is telling us that this thing probably will continue to slide down. You know, whenever you see the market slide down, you see a little bit of a correction, a little bit of a rally, and then it'll start to come back down, because it don't go down forever and it don't go up forever. So we've seen it go from 76,000 go all the way down to $60,000. It stopped right there. That's our current resistance. Then it bounced back up to 72 or whatever. So if this thing breaks below $60,000, cover your head. Good thing you wear helmets at all time. Good thing you wear your seatbelts at all time. Being a cryptocurrency investor, this doggone thing is very volatile. So no decisions as of right now. People are on the sidelines waiting. They got dry powder on the sidelines. Some people still are wondering, should I sell right now? Should I buy right now? No decisions as of yet, because they're waiting to see if the market is going to pump up. If the market pump up, we break $75,000, guess what's going to happen? Unfortunately, people are going to start to buy in. They're going to have the fear of missing out. They're going to say, damn, well, it's $75,000. It's probably going to get $80,000, $85,000. Then they're going to buy at those high prices. Well, you say, Coach, that ain't high. Well, you just never know what direction the market is going to go in. So that's why it's up to you as the CEO of your own portfolio to make that decision. $68,000 is where we at right now. We did see it get as low at $60,000. So then you have the other half of the people saying, you know what? I don't want to buy right now. I want to wait till it dipped below and get into the $50,000 range. So no decisions are made as of right now. People are not really making moves right now. They're waiting for the market to move before they move. But like I always say, you kind of want to be prepared. We were making moves last week when we saw these red candles start to spit out, taking advantage of the various dips. And then if it dipped even further than that, then we're going to have to be man enough or woman enough to go ahead and continue to capture those low levels. So You take a look at the $100,000 price. People are saying, will it go over $100,000 in 2026? Now that is a great question. Will we touch $100,000 in 2026? Because we haven't touched $100,000 yet. Bitcoin have yet to hit six figures in 2026. So what type of market do you see playing out in 2026? Do you just see a real traditional bear market for Bitcoin? Because remember 2025, altcoins saw a nasty bear market. Bitcoin not quite so nasty of a bear market, actually not really a bear market. The 4-year Bitcoin cycle is doing what it's supposed to do. So the year after Bitcoin see its all-time high, $126,000 in 2025, we're supposed to see a bear market in 2026, the year after. Is that what we're witnessing right now with Bitcoin dipping below or touching $60,000? Just a couple of months after it hit $126,000, now boom, we're at $60,000. It took us years to get from $69,000 to $126,000. Only took us 3 or 4 months to get right back from $126K to $60,000. That's cryptocurrency. That's the power of altcoins. That is what we are dealing with when we choose to be investors in cryptocurrency and invest in Bitcoin and the various altcoins. So that is a great question that you have to present to yourself. Do I think Bitcoin is going to hit $100,000 in 2026? Well, $100,000 is still not above the all-time high. So it's definitely possible we can hit 100K at one point or period of time in 2026. But the ultimate question is, do you think 2026 will continue to pair out on this bearish trend that we have traditionally seen it do the year after it hits an all-time high? Or do you see some miraculous things start to pull out in 2026? Will we be faked out in 2026 like we were faked out in 2025? Will altcoins have an altcoin season while Bitcoin have a bear market? Look at what happened in 2025. Bitcoin had a fairly bull market run. Altcoins had a bear market. The opposites happened in 2025. Will and can the opposite happen in 2026? Can Bitcoin have a bear market while altcoins have a bull market? You say, no, that can't happen. Well, look at 2025. Things have changed. Things have shifted. But the 4-year cycle for Bitcoin seems to be intact. Will altcoins have a little bit of a relief rally, a little bit of a recovery? Who knows? Are altcoins toast? Are the days of altcoins recovering over? Is the question that a lot of people are asking. People are still dollar cost averaging in the various altcoins, expecting these coins to recover. Rightfully so. I'm dollar cost averaging in some of these altcoins, expecting these altcoins to recover. 2026, we're waiting. Already got 1 month up under us, about a halfway through. The month of February is going to be a short month. FOMC meetings in March. We got a new Fed chairman coming in a few months. Clarity Act, they keep dangling that over our head. Who knows when and what that will be and how that will even affect the market? How will the Clarity Act really impact the cryptocurrency market? Will it be so strong? Will some of the rules and regulations be so strong to where some of the altcoins will magically disappear? Some of the altcoins can no longer be clarified as a cryptocurrency. Oh, Clarity Act says to be clarified as a cryptocurrency, you have to have X, Y, and Z. A lot of these coins don't have X, Y, and Z. Coinbase is going to have to regulate these coins that don't have X, Y, and Z. Binance, crypto.com, all these cryptocurrency exchanges are going to have to regulate these coins that don't have X, Y, Z, whatever the Clarity Act is deeming to be defined as a cryptocurrency. So what's going to happen? They may give you 14 days, 21 days. Get your money off this coin. Get your money off that coin. This coin is no longer declared or considered a cryptocurrency. We can no longer hold this coin on our platform. Remove your money or this coin is going to be locked up. This coin is going to be discontinued. That is possibly what could happen. And if that happened, That is going to hurt, but it is going to help in the long run because it is going to shrink. It is going to get rid of the tons of altcoins that are out there that are worthless. And that is what we need. We need the handful of coins like we had last cycle and the cycle before. We need to remove the access for people who just can create any meme coin, like over there on pump.com and Pump Fun and Moonshot. Those need to be eliminated. Any and everybody shouldn't be able to create a cryptocurrency meme coin. That needs to be thrown out. So once we kind of fine tune with the Clarity Act, and hopefully they come strong and be real aggressive to where they can really dial in and get us back lined up straight and narrow as we can be, or similar to how we were in the previous cycles, then and only then we can have a chance to see altcoins correct. Then and only then we can have a chance to see the altcoin season. Other than that, the market is just too saturated for us to see a traditional altcoin season. There are too many altcoins out there that are on the market to see an influx of liquidity flow into the entire market. It's just too much. So will we see an altcoin season? If we do, it's only going to be a select handful of coins, kind of how we saw Zcash have a little bit of a pump. We saw a few other coins have a little bit of a pump, but not everything. So you want to make sure that you are in some solid plays. So when it do come to period time to where these coins have a pop, you want to make sure that you're in a solid plays. Some of the plays that will give you a chance to see great multipliers. So 2026 is going to be a very decisive year. 2026 is going to tell us a whole bunch. 2025 told us a lot, but 2026 is going to tell us a whole bunch about altcoins. Last year, people were saying, damn, I shouldn't have been in altcoins. I should have been in Bitcoin. What is 2026 going to tell us? What will be revealed in 2026? The verdict is still out. No decisions have been made yet, but we're waiting, patiently waiting, paying attention to the market. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Will we break above $100,000? Will we break below $60,000? How low will we go? So patiently waiting, dry powder to the side, trying to be surgical, trying to be strategic as far as making the various moves to be progressive and to make the best profits that we can make in this doggone cryptocurrency cycle. So this video is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. Before investing into anything, please consult with a professional financial advisor. So come on over there, join us in the Patreon. We would love to see you over there. We have a great and awesome cryptocurrency community. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.